Moments ago, I just said, look, I think the tax plan is a big win for the president in what was a pretty good year for him, his first year. Question, will a bigger market rally follow in 2018? Who better to ask than Bob Dahl, Nuveen Asset Management Chief Strategist. OK, Bob, tell it how it is. What do you see for 2018 in the stock market?
I think we'll have another good year in the stock market, Stuart. We got a lot of things going for us. A decent economy for all the reasons you just mentioned. Low inflation and interest rates. Corporate America is generating and will generate more good earnings. Now, I'm not promising the kind of gain we had in 17. A lot of the good news came in 17. Hopefully we didn't borrow much from what would have happened in 18. So I think it also won't be as smooth a ride. 2017 will go in the history books, barring a disaster the last month of the year, as the only year ever when the stock market went up every month. I don't think that'll happen again in 18. So a good year, but not a perfect year.
You and I have been in this business for decades. Have you ever seen anything like this before? Because I haven't.
No, I can't remember anything like it. Obviously, the late 90s run that went on for a number of years was pretty impressive, if I can remember back that far at my advanced age, Stuart. But this is pretty unique.
Yes, it is. But look, Bob, I got to ask you about carried interest. I call that a loophole that allows hedge fund managers to pay a lot lower tax rate than other people who earn high incomes. How on earth did this thing stay in the tax deal?
That's a great question. I suspect there was some heavy lobbying by some supporters and contributors. I agree with the tenor of your question. The president promised this would be gone. And look, I understand both sides of the argument. If this were a debate, I could give both sides of the argument. But by and large, this was the time to deal with it and put everybody sort of on the same wavelength. Selfishly, I do a lot of the same things that hedge fund managers do, have a hedge fund, but I pay a different tax rate than they do. We all ought to be on the same page, in my view.
I think that this SALT thing, where you don't get the deduction for state and local taxes, I think that may have a slightly negative impact on the economy, because both you and I, Bob, we both know plenty of people who earn high incomes. They live in New Jersey or New York or California. They face a tax increase. More money will be taken off them in the final analysis. I don't think that does much for growth in the economy.
Yes, I agree that that is one of the... Look, we have a good tax bill. Let's not get away from it, particularly for corporations. Individuals, some good, some not so good. You're onto one of the not so good. We'll get through, but I agree with the 10-year question. It would have been a little more growth had those tax increases for those people not happened.
Would you touch Bitcoin with a 10-foot pole? Talk about the tenor of the question.
No, Stuart, but at half the current rate, I would have said the same thing. Look, this thing is a moonshot. It is... look, there's some good fundamentals. I don't fully understand them, but there's also a lot of speculation. I've talked to too many people who say, I own Bitcoin because it's going up. That's the ultimate in a momentum play, and the other side of that is never much fun.
Well said, Bob Dahl. All right, Bob, thanks very much for being with us. Happy holidays to you. I hope you come back soon.